tell me about this thing called Minutes and Years.
This is a band that we're in.
Minutes and Years is a 5-person pop rock,
Minutes and Years.
funk, hip hop.
Years or minutes and something.
Pop, R&B, hip hop, rock.
Rock and roll,
I don't know what it means.
fusion band from Charlotte, North Carolina.
He said, what the hell?
A perfect blend of all genres.
So it's a nice mix of genre.
It's so many different things, but I think honestly, the fact that it's so many different things is literally the only reason, not the only, but the main reason that I love it.
I'm so cold, iceberg flow, silent pilot flying across the globe. Never been higher, somehow I got flight. If you don't mind, keep that on the low. Right about now, y'all should pass me the crown. Gotta give it up by the way I put it down. Right about now, y'all should pass me the crown.
Lou put it together, the drummer, and it's progressed ever since then. We started off with a lead singer, female lead singer, and got this amazing young talent named Jaren, and he just catapulted us to another level.
So Lou heard a few of my songs and was like, man, this is really cool. Like, would you want to be open-minded and, you know, join a group that's trying to mesh different sounds of rock, pop? Try something out. And, you know, I met up with them and played a little bit, and it kind of, you know, didn't happen at that moment, but the next year we joined together and really started to take it serious and write some songs, and that led into working out the name of the band called Minutes and Years.
I guess we've been trying to do this now for a year and a half with this group. It's been good. We played with Lou and Prince, I guess, and Jaren a little bit prior to that. But it's, you know, it's the thing we got going on right now. We're all pretty pumped about it. Working really hard to try and see what we can do with it. So.
How did the band get together is a very complicated question.
Minutes and Years. It's funny how that got put together.
But the core group, Lou, drummer, and Elliot on bass, they went to college together. They've been playing pretty much their whole life.
Years later, Elliot and I found ourselves kind of back in that situation where we wanted to be in a band and started working on some things, and then that kind of led into Minutes and Years and how that all got started.
They started a couple of years ago and went through lead singers, guitar players, all the different moving pieces of a band until they finally settled on us core 5 about a year ago. So.
Man, 3 words to describe Jaren.
Super.
Very hydrating and, you know, delicious.
Because it's super.
Yeah, and I guess it's got the special ingredients like
Pretty.
hydrogen and 2 oxygens.
It's got 2 of them?
Yeah,
Comes with extra
2.
oxygen?
2.
Is that free? Or do you pay?
Premium oxygen.
Do you pay extra for that?
Shy in a good way. He's not going to step on your feet, and that's a good trait to have, somebody who's not going to step on your feet.
Goofball.
A lot of times he'll make a joke, and he'll kind of give you that sideways grin afterwards. It's like, I know you think you made a joke, but none of us understand what you just said. But we laugh anyway because we love him.
Not like reused oxygen, it's like new oxygen.
Brand
Never
new.
been breathed
Ever?
or drank before.
Really weird sense of humor, but
They suck it right out of space
Really?
where there's no air.
I was about to say, is there air in space? Jaren,
Yeah.
what school did you go to?
I went to
curious.
Appalachian.
Oh, that explains it all.
Explains
I went there too.
it. You went to Appalachian.
Yeah.
you know, so do I. So.
Pretty, shy, and a great singer. That's not necessarily a single word adjective.
Stardom. He has stardom written all over him.
What goes around, baby, goes around. I'll rebound, stand my ground, yeah.
Unique. And when I say unique, I mean his voice. Like, there just aren't that many singers out there that can do what he does. I mean, some people just effortlessly can start singing and you're like, that's the voice. That's that unspoken, I can't put my finger on it, that's the sound. And he's got it. He's got the voice. And we're thankful every day that we're lucky enough to have a singer that actually has a voice. There's a lot of singers out there, even successful ones, that honestly don't have the voice and still can do it. And we're very lucky to be blessed with Jaron because he has an amazing voice, and he's not too hard to look at either, so that doesn't hurt.
This is how Peyton tunes his guitar before action.
This is the way we tune our guitar.
Elliot loves how I tune the guitar.
3 words to describe Peyton.
3 words to describe Peyton. Laid back.
That's 2 already.
Oh, that is 2 words. Okay.
Very talented.
Like a theorist, or musical theorist. He knows music like the back of his hand.
Let's start over. 3 words to describe Peyton.
Structured,
He is outspoken.
where he can kind of help with musical solutions. Another word for Peyton would be
Peyton is very outspoken. He's very talented.
You always know if you are talking about something, Peyton is going to tell you something about whatever it is that you're talking about. He might not know everything, but he knows something about whatever it is, especially music. And he's easily the most educated and knowledgeable person when it comes to music in the band. He's a great resource for all that kind of stuff. So in the writing process, when we're thinking about, what if we did this, or what if we did this, he's like, well,
Boom, boom, boom. And that's it, not another strike. Yeah.
something's not meshing. Like he can be like, oh, because that's an A minor 7, and that's not gonna work in that spot.
Perfectionist.
this quarter, 3rd, 4th hyper note, then that would help you to transpose it to this and
Well educated. Just 2 words, but
He is very talented. He knows his stuff.
just a massive resource for music knowledge, which is extremely helpful in the writing process and really just in being a band in general.
I'ma walk you way beeline like a man with a mission on fire. The palm trees, the birds, the bees are dreamed by the son of a sun. Got my desire higher.
I fucked it up.
Elliot, my guy.
I'm on 3 words to describe you.
oh, good timing.
Just the right moment.
3, I thought it was just 1.
Elliot, 3 words.
3 words. All right. Peacemaker. Colt 45 Peacemaker. He is the member of the band that most often is able to make sure that things are going smooth.
Simplify his awesome bass line so that it didn't
My already.
flip.
Well, did you simplify it or did you change it to make it more unique?
So if I gotta go record.
All right. And Elliot's leaving.
And he does a really great job of keeping everybody on track and making sure that we're moving in the right direction. Funky talented. If there's a way to combine funky and talented, that's like I've been playing music with Elliot for literally 16 years or something like that. We haven't quite figured out, the number, but it's been a long time.
Is down to earth. I know that's more than 1 word. I don't know 1 word to say down to earth.
Elliot's musical influence is one of those being Justin Bieber.
Justin
Justin
Bieber.
Bieber. Kesha.
One Direction.
Ketchup.
One Direction.
Hey,
He's very humble as well. Humble guy, and he's a joy, man. I don't know. I can't describe him in 3 words either.
He's awesome at playing bass, but at the same time he has a personality that really helps us, if we're trying to battle and figure out like how a song should be, or what show we should do next or how we should dress, like, and we're kind of bickering about it or whatever. He's the one that comes in and says, all right, let's relax, like, we both want the best for us, and he kind of helps us mediate and come with like a final solution. So
We just had to put a little more and it was more. So.
Okay.
It's a quick pretty quick fix.
Yeah, because we thought it was the frequencies.
Well, that was just supposed to suggest. But yeah, it was just they boosted them, so we pulled them back down into the realm of things.
Oh, we didn't cause too much headache.
I already used smart to describe Lou, so I don't want to use the same word. Intelligent. That's a good one there.
Very different.
Savvy, intelligent, and driven.
Got me on my mind.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, hey.
To describe Lucius, Lou is our drummer. 3 words to describe Lou. Militant.
What's it like working with Lou? Lou's my brother-in-law. I'm married to his little sister. I've known Lou for a long time. So when I started playing in the band, it was definitely a unique experience. And I think we learned a lot about each other that we would never have learned, even if we spent our lives in the family together, which we will. Just because being in a band with somebody is so intimate, and you're in such close quarters, and you're talking about personal issues and opinions, things can get really tangled up. But we struck a balance.
3 words to describe Lou. Motivated. Number 1, very motivated.
Accurate. And hate to say this, but right.
I would say first off, just leader. Lou naturally becomes the leader.
Lou's a good leader. He's got a good direction for the band.
He's taken on a lot of responsibility for the band, taken a lot of initiative and done things that the rest of us might not have taken initiative to do on our own.
I guess that's why I'm talking on this video right now. Thanks, Lou. Lou's great. I love Lou.
And he keeps us motivated, which is super good.
He's done the band thing. He knows what works and what doesn't, with dealing with a lot of minds trying to work together.
Passionate, definitely passionate.
Rhythmic. Obviously rhythmic, he's the drummer, but at the same time, when it comes to singing and syllables and other instruments, he's able to help give ideas rhythmically to all the aspects of the band. If something, we can't figure out why it's off, like he's able to come in and be like, well, I'm the rhythm guy and I know you aren't hearing the rhythm of that, the vocals on that verse are off.
Like high-pitched kind of pretty stuff in the beginning before he starts?
Well, I think the rap, is going to be doing the rap, right?
Is it before the rap? Like in the very beginning? Just kind of any sort of like...
Oh, yeah. Start from the very beginning. I'll do some ad-libs on the little intro.
There you go.
But maybe if you did it like this and did, less words there or something, it would help clean it up. So, rhythmic, leadership. Another word might be,
Talented drummer.
It's like
I'm gonna say that's the word. Drum's good. Let's do that.
he drums good.
Drum's good. Yeah.
He's been there. He's done the band thing. He knows what works and what doesn't, with dealing with a lot of minds trying to work together, and people wanting to get mad at each other sometimes, or trying to create a song and it's maybe not going somewhere. He's able to give advice and leadership, even with shows and building everything. So leadership for sure.
Cause I practice, little bastards mad cause they lack this Olympic swag that'll make your girl backflip. I'm such a gymnast, you see these gemstones? Knock it off. Hey, welcome to your
He's got, hey man, this is a legit.
It's nice. This is fucking way
Yeah.
nicer than that. He's got, soundproofing on the walls, carpet, all that shit.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
The double door in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Are you recording now?
Mm-hmm.
Why would you record now?
Get used to it.
Oh.
So you get the I'm being recorded jitters out.
I don't have jitters being recorded. I like,
Attention.
yeah. I don't like cameras.
Yeah, that's... You carry one around with you all day long and look at it.
I don't like
full
the camera.
studio album is
Prince, look in the camera and tell me you don't like the camera.
I don't like the camera.
Now, this is what a liar looks like.
Oh my god.
That's right there what that looks like. There you go.
Telling the truth, I don't like the camera. You know, I like the camera.
I hear you.
Telling the truth, I don't like the camera.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at this later.
I'd rather have the stage.
3 words to describe Mr. Sean Prince Walker, aka Prince.
Sean Prince. Funny.
Sean Prince Walker, 3 words. High speed with a hyphen, so it counts as 1 word.
You know, he can get the crowd going and, you know, talk to them like his best friend on the stage. So that's always a good.
There's not a better hype man. There's not a better energy on stage than Prince, because when he's out there on stage and you're playing live, you know that he's gonna make sure the crowd's having a good time.
Say first off, talkative.
Talkative.
Loud.
Loud
If Sean Prince is in the room, you're aware of it.
and awesome.
You know, even in practice, like if we're getting tired or, you know, at a show, if I'm sitting there on a slower song, kind of just vibing, like he's the one that can like pull the crowd back and, you know, like get everybody pumped
And turnt.
Turnt.
I don't know if I.
How do you spell turnt?
T-U-R-N-T.
All right, I don't know. Okay, all right. Turnt.
Me and Prince we're good buds. He comes from actually a musical background. He knows how to play piano. He doesn't call himself a musician because he doesn't necessarily play an instrument per se, but he's absolutely a musician. I have a lot of respect for Prince.
Lyric rhythm. If there's a word that combines lyric and rhythm, that's my second word for Prince.
lyrical, because, you know, obviously he's a lyrical genius, and out of nowhere he can come up with like a 300 word verse, like out of nowhere, just out of his back pocket. So, and memorize it.
Working with Prince is really coul. Me and him don't butt heads a lot.
He does a lot for the band. He plays keys, and he plays a little bit of drums. He sneaks in there with almost singing. I don't know if I call it singing, but he makes noises that sound like singing sometimes on one stage. And I kind of look over, are you singing? He's like, no, I'm not singing.
He does more than he thinks in the construction of our songs and our chords.
When I say turn and funny, it kind of all goes together. He's probably like the jokester of the group. He's always cutting jokes. Him and I get along really well.
He thinks he just spits some lines, but he's actually pretty foundational in the writing process. So I really respect that.
Capability, you know, to be able to do the rap and the verses, and that's one of those things that separates us, you know, from a lot of other bands, is that we can do some interesting things that others can't. It's so much fun to hear that, especially playing live. And there's not a better hype man. There's not a better energy on stage than Prince, because when he's out there on stage and you're playing live, you know that he's going to make sure the crowd's having a good time the entire time. He's out there working with them, interacting with them constantly, keeping the energy level and keeping the vibe good. And Prince, that's his probably, of all the talents he has, his probably most unique and best talent is his ability to keep the live show rocking and keep everybody having a good time. He's just phenomenal at controlling the crowd. He's great.
And what goes around and around, baby, goes around, comes around, back around.
So the songs that we are doing for our current EP came together fairly easy.
So we kind of start with somebody's idea that could be something, or, you know, something they've been jamming on for a while, and we'll just start singing whatever melodies and ideas come out of our head.
We were just jam sessions, and we wrote a couple, you know, started off with hooks. It started off with maybe a verse, you know, somebody singing something we like, or Lou playing the drums, Elliot hitting the bass a little bit, some rhythm guitar, and then all of a sudden, in an hour, 30 minutes, hour, we have a song.
So this is our first album, a 5-track CD, and we recorded at Knothole Studios with Mr. Boo English.
Worked with the engineer and producer, Boo English. Super great dude. He made us feel at home. It was, you know, we get in there and just get straight to work.
And then Mr. Boo, man, he is a talented engineer, and I definitely appreciate him.
Yeah, I've had people come down as I was working on tracks, and several people would come in and say the same thing. They'd be like, "Who's that? That sounds really good," you know. And one guy even asked me if it was Rage Against the Machine on one song, and
then you said yes.
So yeah, I mean, I thought, you know, everybody that's heard it thought they sounded really good. So.
It was good. It was probably, I mean, literally the best experience that I've ever had recording music.
And not only does he know what he's doing on the instrument side of things, he knows what he's listening for when he's recording. He knows how to get a nice crisp sound on the drums, on the bass, on the vocals. And if you mess up or if you're doing something wrong, he doesn't discourage you. He tells you, like, listen, sounds good, but we can make it better. And let's make it better. Let's make a hit.
Everything was pretty much par for the course. Everybody was a pleasure to work with.
So when you're in the studio with Boo, you know, you're recording your part, or maybe he's listening to something that's already been recorded, and he's like, you know what? And we're like, here comes that nugget of awesome, great advice, and everybody shuts up. He's like, you know what? This might need this, and then he'll drop it on you, and you're like,
It's better without it.
if you think it's better without it, that's fine.
It is.
I will defer to your opinion.
It brings the chorus up when it comes in.
All right, cool. Oh, I never would have thought of that. And then we try it, and now the song has a little bit different edge to it, you know, because you have an experienced ear in there to help you kind of figure that stuff out. So
I like the songwriting a lot. You know, that's kind of what makes or breaks a project. You can make something technically audio-wise sound good, but if the songs aren't there, then, you know, it's only going to sound so good. And all the songs are good. So, you know, and I like the style too. I like the funk. You know, I really like that kind of thing. It's fun to work on that. So.
I want to personally thank Lou for putting all of this together, man. Just because not only has he's done our first video, he gets us our shows. He found the studio, him and Elliot, but he put the band together and he put the right pieces together around. Like, we fit together. I don't know. Like, there's a lot of people I've been a part of and I've been around, but we came together just like that. And the genius level of Luke, he put that together. The genius level of Jaren, as far as vocal talent and his lyrical content, that's amazing. I'm fun loving. I like to rap. I like to, you know, vibe, but I feed off of energy. I'm an energy guy. That's just who I am. And he put the perfect pieces around to help me flourish, help Elliot flourish, help Peyton flourish, and help Jaren flourish. So. And help himself flourish. So, minutes and years, man, we're gonna be around for a while. Get used to us.
Nobody really knows. I think it's just
It's gonna be a 5-song tape.
it'll be a what is it called? What are cassettes called? Those are big ones. What were the little cassettes called? Just cassettes?
Yeah, they call it tape.
Cassette tapes. Okay.
Yeah.
Why don't we have
We should get some cassette tapes.
People do that. It's like
Hell no.
the hipsters are doing it.
You know,
Well,
records.
didn't they already do that with records?
Like the vinyls were in last year.
Vinyls are
They're still in, yeah.
cool. Vinyls also. Yeah, cassettes.
The sound quality is garbage and
Cassettes are terrible.
it's bulky.
EP if it's only 5.
Yes,
He's laughing.
Yeah.
You don't need to laugh at it. It's a discussion. You know?
Yeah, EP. Well, I know it is. I just said, what's EP stand for?
Yeah, what's EP stand for, Chuck? Oh, Mr. Know-It-All.
He's like Googling right now.
Fervently Googling.
But that's
Google
what,
has all the answers.
then we got to figure out release show. You got
I mean, we're
press
planning
for this, radio stuff.
We're planning as soon as possible. So as soon as we get everything aligned, after extended play is what it stands for.
Extended play. Okay, long. Extended. I thought it was edited.
So then it's an LP then, because extended is obviously longer than long.
All right, I'm Googling it.
He's Googling it.
How many people gonna Google the same thing?
What?
He said, nah, no need for Google.
All right, it's too late. It's too late.
Those hits at the end
You
sound
don't know
okay?
everything. You
I'm
ain't
never-
got all the answers, Sway. You ain't got all the answers. Look at this guy.
And
Oh,
EP.
Chuck.
Extended
Now you are
play.
on.
Blurry as hell.
Oh. Well,
I'm focused on you back there. I can zoom in on you if you want.
I'm good.
Extended play.
I don't like